You're hurting. Yep. Well done, well done. A little. I'm still not sure what happened. Blood. Li Mei's voice is so quiet I almost missed what she said. What? I lean towards her and she lowers her head to meet mine. Can't say is strongest through touch. Contact with blood amplifies it. Can't say is strongest through touch. That doesn't sound incredibly like something like someone English would say. Or, you know, Yank, considering this game is for Yanks, I believe. Can say is strongest through touch. I wonder if she's Chinese or something. It is the purest and the strongest. She reaches out and places her hand on mine for a brief second before flinching. My head is still throbbing. It must hurt her too much to simply touch me. I'm sorry. No. She turns away from me. I can tell she wants to say more, but she's struggling to find the words. We sit in a tense silence for a minute, avoiding eye contact. Listen. Li Mei shakes her head. Please just rest. She smiles and rests her hand gently on mine again. I will be near. Thanks. That just sounds creepy. I don't want people watching me as I sleep. I have band-aids for eyebrows. Why is that attractive? Freak. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. This time, sleep comes easily. Gone are the bright lights and the weight on my chest. I feel like I can breathe again. I'm not sure how long I sleep, but by the time I wake up, my mind is a lot clearer. Whoa. I sit up slowly. My body feels stiff. Is Li Mei here? I look around the room. Li Mei is in the chair beside me, sleeping. That's technically not it, is it? Oh well. Even in sleep, she sits upright, hands folded neatly in her lap. If it weren't for the subtle motion of her breathing, I'd mistake her for a work of art shaped by a master artisan. Artisan. The lighting is still neutral. I can't tell if it's day or night. That's the point. Now that I think about it, this room reminds me of that place. The lights were always the same. The colours were always neutral. Ugh, now that brings back bad memories. I don't know what that means. More future spoilers for a game which hasn't come out yet. I reach out and place my hand gently on Li Mei's. Her skin feels cold to the touch. Li Mei. Her eyes fly open, and in a single unbroken motion, she leaps to her feet and snatches up the pen on the table. She brandishes at me like a small dagger. Whoa, whoa! I curl up on the bed and hold my hands up in self-defense. Curl up. Damn. What the fuck? It looks like someone just awoken a succubus. What on earth is that? Oh well. She looks surprised. I didn't mean to startle you. It's just I thought you might be sick or something. Li Mei blinks a few times, as if she's just waking up for the very first time. She looks down at the pen, still clutched in her hand, and flushes a little pink. Something wrong? She tosses the pen back on the table and averts her gaze. No. Okay, I get the hint. Conversation over. Black card. How long was I out for? She points to the bedside table. Unsurprisingly, Team Science have refrained from leaving a clock in the room, but the phone that Aki gave me is sitting next to the lamp. I pick it up and look at the screen. It's 5 PM already? Wow, did I really sleep that long? So what, I slept 5 hours? That's not really sleeping a lot. Oh, well, whatever. Li Mei nods. Where are the others? Gone. Okay. I dial Aki's number. The phone only rings once before she answers. Can, you're awake. I am. Well done, detective. Evidently, where are you? Back at the dorms, taking care of Kizuki right now. Kizuki? Someone else must be with her if she's still calling him that. I can hear the faint sound of frenzied music in the background. Some sort of video game? Aaron's with you, isn't he? Got it in one. How are you feeling? Oh, that guy wants a punch in the face. Like my head just got bashed in with a giant bell. She laughs, but it's forced. Yeah, this day didn't quite turn out like we planned. This never turns out like it planned. It's like in Murder, She Wrote with Jessica... I don't remember what her fucking in-character name is, but everywhere she goes, it's just chaos and murder. No matter what, anything could happen. And it's still, oh, well, I'm going to visit a relative. They're dead. If I was Jessica's relative and she went, oh, I'm coming over to visit. I heard you live in Botswana. It's like, yep, surrounded by pirates. In fact, if you even get in 10 meters with me, you will be killed. So don't come. And honestly, if there was a cave, a dark cave, and there was a poisonous snake, and Jessica from Murder, She Wrote, I'd cuddle up with the snake at night. Although then again, I think the snake would kill me, and I think the rules still apply. It's bleh. I'm sure it went well according to someone's plan. She's quiet for a moment. Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing. Why don't you come back to the dorms and we can chat about it? Sounds good. I'm starving though. Cafeteria is still open. Do you have your card? I check my pocket. Yeah. The two of you should get some food then. Come back when you're done. Sounds good. Talk to you later. Laters! I hang up and turn to find Li Mei looking at me expectantly. Aki says we should go get something to eat. Unless you don't eat and you inhale the nutrients which are flying around the air. Okay, she does eat. Good. She turns and walks to the door. The hallway is still lit up with piercing lighting, but now that I know it's night outside, it feels a little colder. I walk slowly, carefully placing one foot in front of the next. I'm still feeling ill from whatever that was. Li Mei halts in her tracks and tilts her head to the side. What's wrong? She glances at the door at the main lab. There's some sort of sound coming from inside. It sounds like someone's talking. No, it's more panic than that. Is someone in trouble? I run to the door and throw it open. Don't let it get away! A blur of fur darts between my legs and into the hallway. What? Before I can react, Li Mei steps forward and scoops it up in both hands. It's a small white rabbit with shining red eyes. Li Mei carries it back into the lab. A rabbit with shining red eyes. Oh god, they're creating the rabbit from the Holy... No, not... Yeah, the Holy Grail. Monty Python, the Holy Grail. It's just a fucking rabbit! Biggs, go kill it! And then, yeah, the rabbit comes up and bites his neck. It's a good film. You should all go watch it. Thank you so much. Jupiter runs forward and lifts the rabbit from Li Mei's hands. She walks it to a small cage, lowers the rabbit in, and shuts the door tightly. I then walk through, and she deploys the rabbit to my neck. No. Okay, maybe not. Ha! What was that? Some Family Guy laugh from Jupiter there. She's just going, ha! It's my American game show voice. Jupiter leans back against the cabinet and sighs. Crisis averted. Oh, no, okay, so I am here, and she seems fine with that. Li Mei tentatively approaches the cage. Her eyes are wide with curiosity. It's okay, you can look. Li Mei nods, and I can see a faint smile on her face. Is she descended from rabbits? That really would be a twist. Thank you. She leans down until she and the rabbit are eye level with each other. The rabbit turns to her and its nose twitches. Li Mei scrunches up her nose to mirror its actions. Looks like you made a friend. Li Mei nods once and leans in even closer. Jupiter smiles. She looks a lot more relaxed than she did this morning. You look happy. Happy might be pushing it, but I'm definitely feeling better. Sometimes it's just hard to keep a cool head when dealing with all the administration. Amen to that, mother! Especially when the second-in-command slacks off all the time. Second-in-command? David, he's supposed to be in charge of inventory and making sure everything is where it belongs. She points at the rabbit. Like making sure all the rabbit's cages are locked properly. That's not difficult, is it? He can't make sure a cage is locked properly. He'd be a shit prison guard. I see he takes his job very seriously. Indeed. So, what's up with the rabbit anyway? Are you giving it some sort of super soldier serum? Gamma radiation? Yeah, they're equipping it with 2 axes on top of his ears. Nothing so dramatic, just examining the effects of some drugs on various organs. Animal testing? Oh no! All the Greenpeace fans will be in their droves. I don't care. Oh yeah, curing cancer, huh? Jupiter rolls her eyes. Oh well, that's the worst thing you could have said. Hardly. What's the phrase? Too many cooks in the kitchen? Too many cooks spoil the broth. What the fuck? Spoils the pot? What the fuck are they smoking for? In a kitchen? Oh dear. I think. Jupiter considers the phrase for a moment. Cancer isn't the only disease in the world, but it looks like if you... it looks like it if you see what drugs companies spend money on. So you're not in it for the money? I have enough already. Whoa! That's an arrogant response. Jupiter brushes the question aside. So, how exactly do you examine the effects of these drugs anyway? Jupiter stares at me sympathetically before glancing at Li Mei. Li Mei straightens up and faces her calmly. Don't worry on my account. This creature was born only to die for the sake of others, I understand. Oh. Wow. That, he's right. I stare at the floor and kick it a few times. That killed the conversation pretty fast. That is quite literally just standing there and be like, my mum died this morning. It's up there with that and just things that, bang, conversation gone. So, about earlier. Don't worry about it, you're not the prime suspect anymore. What, you mean my name is cleared? Yeah, she said not the prime suspect. Yes, I calculated the thief's height based on his surroundings and it matched to you. What? It's not that hard to figure out if I have a frame of reference. The man is about 10 centimeters taller than you. Aha! There you are, so it wasn't me. Ha ha ha. Oh, well, that's good, I think. Good for you, perhaps, but now I don't have any leads. Must be rough trying to take care of the lab, especially after what happened to Dr. Johansson. Her eyes darken. I don't think she wanted to hear that. What are you talking about? Did something happen to him? Oh. That's never a good response. Oh, God. Well, she doesn't know. No doubt the police will want to keep it under wraps, but she worked for him. Well, rule number 1 of all situations, always be honest. Why didn't they tell her about it? I'm sorry, but he died. Always be honest. Always come back to bite you on the arse if you're not. What? You're kidding, right? Not really, I'm sorry. Wow. That was probably the worst way to inform someone of a death ever. That was quite literally up there with, I'd say, trying to mime how the death went. Just be like, right, imagine Li Mei is the bell. She's just going to jump on top of me over and over again. Do you have any red paint, mate? I want to throw a bucket over my body and my torso. It's up there with that. Well, no, it's one step off that, isn't it? What happened? Was it here? Yeah, Aaron and Kizuki were the ones who found the body. First his old research is stolen, and now this. Jupiter begins to absent-mindedly chew on her nail. What? What are you talking about? I can't be sure, but she stands abruptly. I'm sorry, but I have a lot of work to do. Can you both leave now? Li Mei casts a final longing glance at the rabbit before following me out of the lab. We hurry across the campus and enter the cafeteria, not even mentioning Jupiter just kicking us out. Clearly, we don't care. Okay. It's mostly empty right now. I guess dinner rush doesn't happen until later. Either that or most students are avoiding the space. Heh. That instills a lot of confidence in me. That was around a lot of people here. Because it is kind of early. Li Mei and I each early? I mean early in the year, in the season, the year, whatever you want to say. Li Mei and I grab a tray and pick out food for ourselves from the buffet. I ignore the first few trays loaded with greasy hamburger patties and opt for a bowl of tomato soup with a heap of fruit on the side. Ha! Gay! Ah. Greasy hamburger patties. That sounds beautiful. I want that. I'm not sure what a patty is. I'm going to assume it's a bun. From the colour's spelt wrong. I'm not sure how long the fruit has been sitting out, but I don't get the luxury of being picky. Li Mei follows me closely, choosing to sample a small piece of everything. She arranges the bite-sized pieces of food in even rows on her plate. That's such a her thing, isn't it? We offer our cards up at the register and a bored-looking college student swipes them both without bothering to check for ID. It's probably better that way. The idea that Aki supplied me with the other day feels like a lead weight in my pocket. She guaranteed it was government issued for my special situation, but I don't want to take any chances if I don't have to. Evening, you two. Oh, God, it's you. Alright then, puppy dog man, let's get this over with, shall we?